we've got everything in here. So, like Ripper was saying earlier, eventually we are going to kind of mess with some stuff, and you will have to determine, is that a friend, is that a foe, or is this a neutral? Especially since ED has finally given us the neutral option. Thank God. But some more stuff with the F10 map. You look at it and you kind of zoom out a lot. We've got aircraft tanking. Basically, all the major tanking areas is going to be to the east, between Lincoln County Airport and Echo Bay Airport. That's where they generally like to fly at. Um, we're eventually going to be making it to where you fly over Groom Lake, you're gonna get into some serious trouble. So just like in real life, don't fly near or over Area 51. 4808 Alpha is a no-go zone. Do not go there. There's nothing for you there. In fact, it's even labeled as bullseye, so you'll know how far you need to be from.
What we'll
Uh,
do in some of the future missions as well is we'll fly north, you'll tank, and you'll be going into the hard range, and you'll be going back and forth between the tanker and that top range. So
yep.
That'll be cool.
So what's basically going to happen is there are two ways to get into the actual corridors. If you played any of the single player missions, especially the NTTR missions, uh,
Yeah.
we're going to basically be mimicking some stuff like that with this. So in order to get to the easy range, which is considered around Creech Air Force Base, there are some stuff, there are some targets out there. Nothing's going to shoot back at you right now. Everything is going to be dummy. Nothing will kill you at this moment. But basically, what we're going to do to get to this range is we're going to travel from Nellis. We're going to go northeast past the speedway. We're going to circle around the speedway and skirt around the mountain ranges. We're going to stay south of the mountain ranges and basically track our way up there. And we'll get into a low flight situation where we'll just pass over the easy stuff.
All right.
Whenever we go to the hard ranges, that'll be either today or a different day, whatever River decides. I'm being fluid with this one. But whenever we go to the hard ranges, like Ripper said, we're going to travel to the north. So we're basically going to come from Nellis. There's a truck stop out here. Uh, you'll see it whenever we fly over it, and we'll basically head north, tank up, and then head west into the area. Don't go to Tonopah Test Range. That's where the aggressor flights are going to be at. Uh, and yeah, don't fly over Groom Lake. We're trying to replicate this as real as possible, but it's also it's also
Stay out
us,
of the
so we're
container.
going to yeah, it's us, so we're going to be lenient, but at the same time, just don't be dumb and don't be a dick.
uh,
There are if you do have combined arms, you do have the ability to be a range officer. Basically, you'll post up on one of the ranges. General for the most part, most of the ranges are to the south. You will be able to play with some of the stuff. You can laser and things to just get permission from the leaders, and we'll go with. Sound good with everyone so far?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So some other fun things. Like I said, if you want to, you can take this mission, turn it from a dot TRK to a dot .mis. If you bring up your options and you go to other, you'll see MiG 21s, MiG 29s, Su 27s, JF 17s, target 6208 and 7769.
Yeah. Is that
I
how you
haven't.
spawn in aggressors?
yes,
That is the way we are spawning in aggressors. I believe that I finally tracked down exactly how to get everything to spawn up as needed.
you can only
And whenever you
spawn.
destroy,
You can only spawn one set of aircraft at a time, though, is what the one mission notes were
yeah,
saying.
yeah, only do one set at a time, guys, mainly because of mission resources and server stuff. Uh, don't don't, please, for the love of God, don't put every single thing into the mission because we're all gonna die for that. But with that being said, those targets they stay to the north. They're gonna stay around Tonopah and around Coyote Delta. No, Coyote Delta. They'll stay up in there and they'll fly around. And whenever we do go into air-to-air combat, we'll be able to play up there with them. Also, you go to other and you see the target 6208 and 7769. Those are the SAM sites. So you turn those on, guess what? You've now woken up SAM sites. We're going to fly over there. Well, we'll eventually fly over there and you will get pinged up a little bit by search radars. But the moment that those go live, you better start watching out because they are going to fire on you. At this present moment, though, because they are not turned on, they will not fire.
Makes me wish we had a working jammer pod.
Same here. All right, so that's the basics of this whole training area. That's the whole purpose behind it. So just like in the real stuff, we got a couple of. Go ahead and kick your batteries on.
I've had ground
And
power
get-
this whole time.
Yeah, go ahead and kick your batteries and your APUs on. And we're just going to start up the right engine at this time. Mainly because I want to get onto the radios. All right, when everyone has the radios available, let me
Yeah.
give me 1 second.
Ultra's good.
Alright, Ripper's good.
Are we tuning into 305?
Negative. Go ahead and change to frequency 270 TAC 100.
Say the last part again. You cut out.
100.
Thanks. Oh, it's ATIS. Nice.
Yeah.
We do have a working ATIS. With that being said, listen to it, and that is how you're going to be arriving, and it gives you everything that you need.
Better write down these frequencies somewhere.
It's in the mission briefing, right?
That is, ATIS is not.
Okay, I'll get it and put it in the mission briefing.
Okay.
So we want us to put our altimeter to 29.80.
Affirm.
Wind from 3 to 8 at 15 knots, gusting. Active runway 03 left. Power frequency.
And our active runway is 03 left.
What was the altimeter again?
29er.
29.8.
Megahertz.
Yep.
I've always had a question actually about Nellis. I've played some of the red flag campaigns in a single player, and I've always wondered, when you're landing from the south to north, Like, are you actually flying over Nevada with these loud ass jets? Like, you're getting really
Yeah.
close to those buildings.
Yes, you
Is
are.
that, and that's allowed?
It is only during certain times of the day.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually they land and
But
take off towards the north.
but what they try to get you to land and take off towards the north, but when permitting, they make you land on 03 left. Uh, During certain times of the day, they are not allowed to do that because they have a thing with they have a thing with the city of Las Vegas, and those individuals yell at their representatives.
So, like, if you take off towards the north, and on the way back, you would land facing south, so you'd land in the same direction that planes are taking off,
Yes and
just on the other
no.
runway.
Well, yes. The reason for that is because this is a military base, and they don't have people constantly coming in and out of it,
True.
except during red flag, and they have the ability to control every aspect.
Nice.
Alright, I just want to make a note right now. You want to make sure you have your formation lights off. Only have your formation lights, the slime lights on at night.
A firm.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Learn something every day.
And if you have the jester skin, go ahead and load it up as well.
I don't.
Temperature 2 degrees Celsius. Wind from 3 to 8 at 15 knots. Gusting. Active runway.
So yeah, go ahead and finish loading up. I recommend you take 3 bags just because this bit. We never know. And
What's bingo?
yeah, we'll set bingo to 7.
Okay.
What's the name of the jester skin again?
It should just say VFA 67 low or something like that.
There.
Yeah, it depends on which one you got. I've just got the 6th virtual fighter wing just.
I need to get it,
that's
but I don't want to restart just for this, so I'll do it
No,
next
yeah,
time.
that's fine.
Yeah,
So you
it's
said
not-
go ahead and finish startup or no?
Yeah, go ahead and finish up startup.
Alright, once everyone's started up, we'll get into SRS.
Oh, I actually have a fault for the first time.
What'd you screw up?
I have on my FCS MC, I have MC1 is go, MC2 not ready. Main computer. I guess I should pull out the circuit breakers and push them back in. Yeah, I got an FCS fault still. Probably not a good thing.
Did you hit the big reset button?
Yeah.
You still have access on your FCS?
No, it's not that. It's the other page where you do the bit test and one of the computers is dead, it says. I guess I'll just spawn a new jet. Give me a sec. Fuck. I guess I messed with the ground power too much and burnt it out.
It's a possibility.
Alright, I can start it up pretty quickly. Just go ahead with everything.
Okay. Everyone else got a green jet?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Hey, firm.
Alright, we're gonna swap off of this. Well, we're gonna swap off of DCS, Discord comms, and swap over to.
There's going to be 251 is package.
A firm.
What?
Alright, Tab, your flight is Sting. So Tab is Sting 1-1, Ultra Sting 1-2, Hallex 1-3, and Tomahawk 1-4, and then I will be Leap 1.
Copy.
Okay.
What frequency are we going on for SRS?
251.
1-2 copy.
Leap 1-1 on 251.
Sting 1 on 251. Radio check. Lima Charlie, Hotel Mike.
You're 5x5.
Sting 1-3, radio check, 251. Lima Charlie, Hotel Mike.
Alright, that is everybody.
Alright, Sinclair, we're going to go ahead and taxi out and head to runway 03 left for takeoff. We're gonna line up and hold on the runway. Ripper, what'd you say my flight name was?
You are Sting 1-4.
Copy.
Leap 1-1 rolling.
Rolling. Sting 1 in position and set. 1-3 ready. 1-4 ready. 1-2 ready. Sting flight. 5-second intervals in between each one. We will meet up at the truck stop and set up orbit there for all members to join up. Copy. Gus.
Two, three, four, five.
Be careful on takeoff, getting a little bit of a push. Yeah, I'll say. 1-3, wheels up. 2 wheels. 4 wheels up.
Leap 1, wheels up.
If you see me in the very front of the conga line, right here is where we would make a left-hand turn to go to the easy range. 2 copy.
Sting, what altitude are you aiming for?
10,000.
I just finally posted a reply to Anthony.
On your left-hand side on the interstate right there, there is 2 large buildings and a smaller one. That's the truck stop. Is that Apex? That is Apex, my bad. I think it's the construction site, right? What formation do you want? Finger 4, right. Everyone good to go? 2 ready on it. I'm ready on it right now. Copy, alright, we're gonna go ahead and push our way towards the easy range, so level it out a little bit and bring it a slight right. Gonna make speed 350. Once we get close to the target area, we're going to go into a trail formation. 3 copies. 2 copy. 4 copy. Forward, take my spot. Copy. Alright, Stink Flight, go ahead. Get trail. 2. This is where wake this is fun. You need to stack either on top or below each other.
I would stack below so you still have eyes.
Alright, so you see this major mountain to our 4 o'clock? Keep that mountain range in mind whenever you come into this area, because this is basically the entrance into the easy range. As soon as I get out of this cloud, there is another little ridge set coming up on our 2 to 3 o'clock right now. That is in that valley. That is where most of the target range is. So what we're going to do now is we're going to dive down pretty low and take a look. Some of you might already see some of the range targets as well. If you look in front of you too, on your 12 o'clock, there is a road that is traveling about 285. Everything north is targets. One is 2, what's your speed? 400. Coming off on my 12 o'clock and I'm about to pass over are the gun pits. The pits are used for, as you would think, shooting guns on it, just trying to get a good area right there. There are some tank columns that we have also passed on the left of us, and all throughout this little valley there are tank little platoons and everything like that. So they do have target points, and we'll eventually get into that, but as of right now, don't worry too much about it. Just know that this area right here is going to be our main staging area for shooting off some other, well, it's going to be our main area for training, the easy range. Copy that, sounds fun. Okay, coming up here on your 1 o'clock, after you get through that little range, there's another little bump in the mountain that brings us to the left. Up here on the right, this is a simulated village. Ground forces use this to train. They bring their guys in here to do building clearings and stuff like that, and this is also an area for us to basically work with the ground forces. Eventually we will have JTACs out here who will call in some stuff for you, and it will play like that. It'll make a good Call of Duty map. Exactly, that shipment.
That city is a lot like the one we have in the 29 Palms map in Arma.
Yep, same concept. Just different location. Alright, coming up here in front of you, come on the left and right. These are the different tank formations that they have set up. Notice how they're in a V shape. That's basically how they have it set up out here, and that's how they usually travel. So, yep, just more fun targets for you to pick at and play with. whenever we do start moving this way. Alright, we're going to pull up to about 5,000 now to at least get over these this mountain range in front of us. Alright, uphill on the right, this is like a helicopter staging area. They'll keep some troops out here. Yeah, it's just another little set of targets for us to attack. Also, for your consideration, that mountain range on the left-hand side of us, do not go past that. That is a actual physical demarcation line for Area 51. Do not go into the container. But we are going to make a right-hand turn here. And we're going to go back the way we came, but head into a different valley. How are we doing on fuel so far, Stings? 1414.5. 214.6. 3 is 15.9. Copy that.
Leap 1 is 9.5. I may break off early and go ahead and land, and then set up to do some photo passes when you get back to Nellis.
Copy. Leap, if you want to, you can land at Creech. It is Blue 4.
Hey, firm, I may do that. There it is. He's blinding me. There we go. Okay.
So far, so good with everyone? Yep. 2 copies all. Yeah, all good. Yeah, after that. Alright, for the next sort of ranges, this is more set up for like platoon-based type stuff, so what they did was they tried to simulate what real-world stuff might be, like attacking people who are just trying to camp out for the night. Makes sense. Yep, we're about to fly over it over this little mountain range, and they are directly in front, to the left and right of us. Might be a little hard to see them in with the shadows. And then in front of us, you'll see this little road that I'm about to pass over. Basically, this road has more ranges to go up and down on. Just more goodies for you to shoot up if need be. Some of them are trying to be designed as little camps. Some of them are just clusters of enemies. And then directly in front of us, there are some more sand pits for gun runs and such. And also, like I said, whenever we do start doing this, we will have people up in the towers who will be telling you adjustments and stuff like that. Also, there are some bomb pits where we can drop dumb bombs and put them into those little pits just for giggle factors. Sounds good. Too bad you can't load into rounds into the one it's got in DCS like you can with the A10. Maybe one day. Alright, so here's Creech. We are not going to operate out of here unless there is some type of emergency. Generally, this is where they throw up all of their UAVs and stuff like that. If you do want to take a look, you can, and you can see some of the, I should have some of the UAVs parked in there. I don't remember if I deleted some or not.
In future missions, there will also be ambient drones taken off from that base as well, so just be mindful.
Alright, and here comes the fun part now. The area that we're about to travel through, this is mainly where they do their testing and stuff at. Well, not testing. They do their actual grading packages and stuff in this area. They do have items that are hidden on different sides of cliff faces, so you'll be given, hey, this is the coordinate of the enemy location. Find it and destroy it. They do have some in the valley, which I'm about to put my nose right over, and they do have some on the actual mountain range, on the actual mountains themselves. For instance, I'm flying above one right now. They've got some more set off to the right. the other side of this mountain. It didn't set us up in a good position to fly over it, but I'm just going to basically do a roll over the general location. You may be able to pick them out right now, you may not. The reason why they're put into this area is to actually try and hide them so that you will have to seek them out and you will have to find them. Yo guys, I'm gonna have to go. I have to some family stuff I have to take care of real quick. Sorry about that. You're good, bud. That was basically the whole thing. Ripper, if he wants to do more, we can. If not, that's all I really have. I just wanted to go over the easy training range before we do anything else. Alright. See you guys.
Alright, take it easy.
See it. See it.
Alright, Sting, show him how to exit the range.
Sting, exit the range. Copy. 2 copy. 3.
You feel like hitting the tanker before you land, or no?
Stand by. I'll see if we got a tanker around here. We do have a tanker in the local area, but he's a good bit away. How are we living on fuel?
2's 12.9. I got plenty, 13.9.
7.6, I'm good.
Honestly, we'll just go ahead and head back. We don't, just because of our current fuel state, we don't need to. And plus, heavy landings are more fun.
There they are. Should we come out of trail?
Hey, firm, go ahead and do fingertip.
Raj, leap 1 will become Sting 1-4.
2 cop. 3, roger, taking your left wing.
But yeah, welcome to the NTTR. Next mission will be us basically flying pattern out to the north, and we'll visit some of the hard ranges. From there, we will do some tanking. 2-7.
So do you do overhead brakes and Nellis or deflect rated?
Either or.
Just whatever the controller tells you.
You can request it. It all just depends on visibility. If you got clear visibility, you can do overhead brakes and do pattern work all day long. If it is, I am you have to use TACAN and DME in the Hornet, right? Since we don't have ILS. That's correct.
So the way this training syllabus is going to go, we have the fighter weapons school, which is what we're doing now. It'll be, learning the systems, dropping bombs, and we're getting some tactics. At the end will be 2 sets of missions, which will be packages. There'll be a daytime and nighttime strike where we'll go in, hit a target, and then after that we'll move up to Tonopah and do Top Gun, and it'll be all air-to-air in the Hornet. The Harrier pilots will fly aggressors with Tab. There'll be F5s and A4s at first, and then there'll be F15s at the end. Once we complete all of this, we'll go to caucus on the carrier and do carrier qualifications for 2 to 3 weeks, and then we'll deploy in the fall to Dagestan campaign.
Nice. Is that going to be on the Persian Gulf?
No, it'll be on caucus. Dagestan is supposed to be like an Eastern European country.
All right.
And then hopefully early next year, when Guam releases, I'm going to try to put together a RIM pack with multiple squadrons flying a red flag type mission.
All right, so runway is going to be 03. So go ahead and get into echelon right. 03 left. A5. Also, I'm going to start backing off on the power here. 3 in position. Aim it.
4.
Aim it for 350. Alright, diving down. You might want to give me a little more room. I'm having a lot of frame issues right now, so it might get a little erratic. Roger that, I'll back off a bit. Alright, setup for this was right next at horrible, so what we're going to do is basically make a right-hand turn and reapproach this.
So you're going to do a hook right, 360 to land?
Yep.
Okay, firm. There goes the hook. Does that ATIS change or is just pre-recorded?
It does change.
Okay, so wherever the winds are, it changes the runway?
Affirm.
Roger.
That's pretty awesome. I might grab the mission after this and play around.
Yeah, by all means, grab the mission. If you do want to throw it up on the server, just make sure that you keep the 476 credits into it, as well as our credits.
Yeah, all good. I was just thinking more single player stuff.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine as well.
Alright, since we're hooking long, let's get a good photo pass on the strip. Alright, Leap 1's breaking away to do photos.
Yeah.
Dang it. Too far. Oh, there it is. There it is.
You have no idea. Alright, leave it in left.
Are we gonna go trail and break or land?
With the echelon, right position, you're gonna break left. Or to the, let's say 10-second intervals. Alright, let's go ahead and straighten this out. One end break. Two end break. Three end break. Still a little gusty down there, boys. Yeah, I'm already feeling. Delta. 2's going. 3 taxiing clear of the active. Copy. What taxiway are you on? 2. Are you guys getting really bad frame rates? Mine are horrible.
No.
I'm alright, it's like 30 to 40. I'm not using VR, so that might be why. Okay, yeah, I'm just getting really horrible stutters right now. Yeah, it could be because of VR. I am getting every now and then just little stutters, but that's just because I'm looking into the heavily populated areas. Copy, might be something running in the background, I'll look at.
Fucking wind. Come on.
Since this is now your mission, Ripper, feel free to change up the weather as needed. The script for ATIS will adjust itself.
Roger, will do. I'm gonna make a couple different ones at day and night, different weather, and then we'll do, when we do the missions, we'll randomly pick one, except for the night. The nights will all be planned.
Copy. I would like to do some night flights with the new night lighting they've added.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some night practice. The middle hops that are about the different weapons, those will be done multiple times for different weapon sets, and so we'll do different ones a day and night, stuff like that. Where the hell did that Hornet come out of?
Sky.
Oh, did you do a go-around?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So stuttery had to go around.
Roger. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought you were already on the ground.
Yeah, I didn't see you till I was touching the runway, so it's all good.
What parking spot were we at?
I was at 14. We're in the 30s over here, bud.
I was next to Tab, so I'm just following him.
Damn, I went down too far.
Don't cross the red line.
I saw that C1, C130. I thought that was where the 16s were parked.
Negative. They are at the beginning of runway 30.
appreciate it. Fucking cable. Okay. Now, for the fire weapons school, we are doing the Hornets and the Harriers, but when this is up on the free flight, there are the other modules in the mission as well, so you can practice wherever you want on your free time. Okay, so if y'all were 14, I was 15.
And you're going by these red placards on the left side of the taxiway, correct?
Affirm. Okay, yeah, we were the first two parking spots. Dang it, there's a cable going across my pedals. Okay.
Yeah, we were actually a few parking spots back. I think we were on 17, but 14 sounded like a good prime number.
Yeah.
Hola.
Alright,
Hello.
that's it, guys. Y'all take it easy.